Hi everyone, my name is SHPP3303 and I'm from Group 7. So today I will be showing you how we created our interactive instructional media by using, as you can see right here, we have Canva. Canva right here are known to be a very versatile tool that allows us to actually integrate multimedia components like animations, voiceover, graphics, audios to make the learnings both engaging and effective. So to begin, we use Canva's user-friendly dashboard that we can see right here. Okay, to choose template that fit our content. And for this project, we selected animated template. Okay, it's quite different. Animated template have this kind of button right here. Okay, to incorporate our visual elements and text easily. So the canvas right here, what you need to do is as easy as drag and drop interface to make it simple to customize our design and bring our ideas to life right here. Okay. First, we added animations to our element, which is, as you can see, this character Charles that we have right here is our selected animation. In Canva, that actually offers various animation options for text, images, and character as simple as you just type anything that you want in here. Okay. For us, we choose a simple and colorful animation for our character, which is we name it as Charles, okay, to make him more engaging for the learners. This animation right here, we believe can help the audience attention and make the lessons more dynamic. Okay. Once our animation charts are set right here, we use Canva voiceovers features to add narrations. Okay, for example, Charles right here in this first section, he introduced himself and explained the key concept. Okay, the key concept of a nouns. So the combination that we have right here between the voice and animation actually can make the learning more interactive. We also customize the content by editing all the text and adjust the timing of the narration. Okay, as you can see right here, the timing of the narration is below the picture that we have. Okay, it's here. The timing of the narration. Okay, we put it here to make sure that it is aligned with the character itself. Once we are happy with our design, animations, and voiceover, we preview the entire project. So Canva also gives us options to make adjustment if needed. Finally, we export the project as a video file that can be shared and used in a different learning environment. As you can see right here, creating interactive instructional media with Canva is actually quite easy and effective. We can combine a lot of different animations, voiceover, graphic, engaging visual that can actually create an enjoyable learning experience that caters to various learning styles. Okay, so
Hello,
this is
I'm Charles. Today, I will help to learn about nouns. But wait, what exactly is a noun?
So that is exactly what happened in the first part of our video, which is focused on our site in action. So next, I will pass to Sabrina to show you guys what she have done with the next part of our lesson.
Hello everyone, my name is NURUL SABRIENA NASUHA. I am the holder of matrix number A21HP0179, and today I will be explaining my part, which is the section where we include animated graphics in our slideshow. So for this part of the instructional material, we created a slideshow using Canva that includes various animated graphics to teach about common and proper nouns in a fun and interactive way. So each slide in the presentation features moving text, transitions, and animated visuals to make the learning experience more engaging for students. So right here, for example, some objects bounce in or slide across the screen or highlight automatically to show important points. So let me show you some of the example. So for example here, we have this part where the objects bounce in and slides in as well. So we believe that by including and incorporating this kind of animated graphics, it will capture the students' attention for a little bit and somehow would make them engage in the class. And we believe that it would also help them to keep focused throughout the lesson. And for an instance, in one of our slides, we show a classroom scene where different items like books and chair are labeled as common nouns. See? Let me show you the example, the first one. So for this part, the page is actually bouncing in as well, the transition of it. So for example here, so the page bounce in like that to highlight the common and proper noun. And then for this part, right here, right after the title, we jump right into the lesson, the common noun. So this is where hold on. Yeah, so this is where we have the transition and the animated graphic of the book bouncing in, and also the common noun, and also the brief explanation for it. And that is for common noun. And for proper nouns, we have, for proper noun, we have the image of Harry Potter bouncing in, along with its title and its brief explanation as well. So the reason why we have the images popping in or bouncing in along with its title and also the brief explanation is because we want to show the emphasis of it. So we want to emphasize the picture and what does the picture represents about. So that is why we have the graphics going on in the slide. So we believe that this animation will help students to visualize the concept of it. Like, for example, we have proper nouns, so we have to give a visualization, so it will be easier for them to grasp the idea of it. So rather than they just read it, with the picture will make it more easy to understand and also easier to remember. So overall, using animated graphics in the slideshows not only supports visual learners, but also it creates a more student-friendly and lively environment. So instead of just a normal grammar lesson, it turns the lesson into something more interactive and enjoyable for the students. And also, we believe that it could help maintain and retain the students' focus and also attention. So in hopes that it will increase students' participation and learning as well. So thank you. That is all from me.
So hi everyone, it's me again. I will proceed with our next part. So for this part, we want to introduce the students into a more detailed grammatical concept, which is on the common and proper nouns. So as you can see right here, for this part, instead of using animated slide, we just use a simple slideshows, right? We just create this on our own, just a simple one. We include a little notes on common and proper nouns, the key differences and so on, and also we include a little bit of exercises. What's make it unique for this part is actually, of course, we are using a lot of animated graphics. Also, we use a lot of animations from moving on from one page to another page. Okay, but we also include embedded hyperlink. For example, if the students click on this picture, okay, we move on to the next exercises. Okay, on the pictures of answers, you can see there's answers right here. Okay, it's actually connected to the pages that explain about common and proper noun, and also it's connected to the next part of the answers. When you click on the pictures of this one, they will go directly to this part. Okay, and also in this part, unlike other part, we include a little bit of human interactions, because the first part that I present more into AI voiceover and so on. But for this part, we include a teachers. Okay, a teacher, which is me myself, to help navigate the students throughout these exercises. Okay, I will show you the final product of this one, which is here. As you can see, there's a picture, there's a videos of a teacher explaining about common and proper nouns. Okay, let's look at an example.
Hello and welcome everyone. I'm teacher AISYAH.
So as you can see, it's not just a simple picture, but we make sure that have a little bit movement and animations to make the student look at it more interested to look at these videos actually.
And the proper noun stuff. So right here,
the teacher will explain throughout the videos about the notes and so on, and also she will help to navigate the exercises. Okay, the example can I show you?
quick quiz. First one. Okay. Now let's try to identify, is it a common or proper nouns? Right.
So the teachers, using her own screen, she will click on the let's try right here, and that will move on to the exercises.
So now let's look at the first picture that we have right here.
Right, it shows the picture of pencil, and when she click on the word
Right,
pencil,
it is a pencil. Is it a common or proper nouns? Yes, it is a common noun.
it will go directly to the answers. So that is exactly how we create the third part of our instructional videos right here. So I will pass to Yuha. She will tell you about our gamification mode that we also include in our exercises. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you to Aisha and also Sabrina. So I am going to explain a little bit about how we designed our quiz slideshow for the lesson on common and also proper nouns. We didn't want it to just be another boring grammar presentation, so we made sure to add animations to keep things fun and also interesting. As you can see, as the word written here, the quiz time, the start button, and the background of the mountains and the flowers and everything, these are all called as animation. So the next page is going to be about the rules, where this is actually a very simple rules for the students to follow, which are number one, answer the questions, number two, earn points, and also number three, the last one is win the quiz. So each question pops up with a simple movement, just enough to catch attention without overwhelming the learners. We wanted to make sure it is smooth, easy to follow, and like for example, the multiple choice questions, the answers don't appear all at once. They come in one by one, so the students can really think before choosing one. Okay, let's see here over here. As you can see over here, it comes in like a very smooth transition so that the students can have a little bit of time before choosing. I believe this works really well for visual learners too, because they are not just reading, they are seeing how the information flows. So it is also less stressful when you are learning something like grammar. And I do believe that grammar can sometimes feel a little bit dry and also confusing. So this helps a lot with slow learners and also for visual learners. After each questions, for example, the first question, the answers are revealed in a clear and straightforward way, so students can check their understanding as they go. Okay, so now let's see an example. As you can see, for the first question, um, which of the following is a proper noun? Option A, teacher. Option B, school. Option C, London. And also option D is country. So as you can see, once the students are done choosing the answer will be revealed in the next slide, which is the correct answer is the answer C, which is London, and it has been highlighted in red so that the students can know that that is the correct answer. Okay. So moving on to the next part, now for this part, we took it a step further by adding interactive elements. So now let's take a look at, we have already seen the multiple choice questions. And now let's move on to the true or false part. Okay, so this is one of the true or false question. Now, for this part, we took it a step further by adding interactive elements. Some of the slides include clickable buttons such as like start and also or true or false questions. We even added like fill in a blank activity over here, as you can see. These parts make it feel more like a quiz game instead of like a worksheet. This was this was really important to us because we wanted students to be actively involved, not just watching, but actually doing something. So when they type in a proper noun or choose an answer, it gives them a sense of progress. Okay, so we have come to the end of the quiz part. And the cool thing is, each part builds on a previous one. So it's sort of like a very mini journey. Start the quiz, answer along the way, and finish it finish with a little wrap up at the end. So yeah, we used animations and interactive tools to make the lessons more exciting, easier to understand. Because we do believe that grammar doesn't have to be boring, and we wanted to show that learning can actually be really, really fun with interactive activities that involve animation and colors and stuff like this, so that it could help slow learners and also visual learners. We wanted to make our lesson very interactive and also inclusive lesson. So that is all from me. Thank you very much.